It is an agreement between the contractor and the contractee. Material is an expenditure that will come on the debit side. Your work certificate is how much? 11 lakh is there. So you have to compare two profit and loss account. Here, notional profit into 1/3. Compare the work certificate and the contract price. My dear student, I am Dr. Subramanya, called by name Dr. BSS, Professor in Commerce and Management, Vidyashram First Aid College, a Temple of Excellence, Mysuru. I am going to hand Advanced Cost and Management Account for 5th semester BCom. Today, I am going to have contract costing. The word is contract costing. In the last session, I discussed detailedly the terms of contract costing. What I told in the last session was, here, what is a contract? It is an agreement between the contractor and the contractee. Contractee is the owner, contractor only execute the work on behalf of the contractee for some consideration that is called the contract price. There is one word called work in progress. What do you mean by work? Work started but not yet completed is called work in progress here. So it includes work certified, work uncertified. What is work certified? Work completed by the contractor and certified by the engineer or supervisor of the contractee. What is work uncertified? Work completed but not yet certified by the engineers of the contractee or supervisor. What do we mean say that? But work completed but not yet certified. Then there is one called escalation clause. Escalation clause means there is an agreement between the contractor and the contractee. If the material and labor and other expenses, there is any change in the expenses is considered, it may be material cost may be more, labor cost may be increased, other expense may be increased due to some reason, so that the contract price may be changed according to material, according to labor. So there is an agreement between the contractor and the contractee. Who is a contractor? One who executes the work on behalf of the contractee. Regarding the profit is concerned, it is the most important point to be bear in mind. I told you must take if work is started, if the contract work is started and completed in the same year, there is no difficulty in calculation of profit. If the works are started and completed after 2 or 3 years, it is a little bit difficult to calculate the profit. So if the work certified is less than 1/4 of the contract price, whatever the difference comes, that will go to profit in reserve. If the work certified is 1/4 or more than 1/4, less than 50%, the profit and loss account will be calculated as notional profit into 1/3 into cash received divided by work certified. If the work certified is half, more than half, less than 90%, then the profit transfer to profit and loss account will be calculated notional profit into 2/3 into cash received divided by work certified. This point should be bear in mind. So here the contract account is a nominal account. All expenses will be debited. All the closing balance will come on the credit side. I will explain the problem now. This is the first problem. This is a problem they have given. Prepare a contract account. So labor is an expenditure that will come on the debit side. Material is an expenditure that will come on the debit side. Material from stores, we have been put for this for the sake of construction. It's an expenditure. It will come on the debit side. Plant issued, that will come on the debit side. Direct expenses and expenditure, that will come on the debit side. General expenses and expenditure, that will come on the debit side. Materials on hand closing balance, that will come on the credit side. Wages accrued means outstanding, that should be added to wages, or separately we can show on the debit side of the contract account. Direct expense accrued means outstanding, that will come contract account on the debit side. Wages accrued is to be received outstanding, it will come contract account debit side. Direct expense accrued is outstanding, that will come contract account debit side. Work uncertified, that will come on the credit side by work in progress, work certified and work uncertified. Cash received for the sake of formula. Cash received for the sake of formula, I am going to explain. I will repeat once again. Labor is an expenditure that will come on the debit side. Material is an expenditure that will come on the debit side. Material from store we have taken from the store, it will come on the debit side. Plant issued, that will come on the debit side. Direct expenses that will come on the debit side of the contract account is a nominal account. All expense should be debited, and closing balance, work in progress, will come on the credit side. General expenses, debit side of the contract account. Material hand, it is comes on the credit side of the contract account. Wages accrued outstanding on the debit side of the contract account. Direct expense accrued outstanding on the debit side of the contract account. Work uncertified and certified. On the credit side, you have to write work in progress. Carried down, where you have to write work certified and work uncertified. Cash receipt, for sake of formula, that formula I told you, notional profit into 1/3 into cash receipt divided by work certified, or notional profit transfer to P&L account is equal to notional profit 2 divided by 3 into cash receipt divided by work certified. We'll move on to problem now. So we'll start it with, for this name of the contract price, you have to write here. See that, have they given the contract price? See that. Material, direct labor, nothing is there. Cash is, prepare the labor, material in hand, material in expenses, everything is there. Uncertified is there. Material cost, material flow, plant issued, assumption, prepare the contract account. Work certified and work uncertified is there. We'll go with the problem now. Particular contract for the year ending. First one, labor. To labor, what is the expenditure of the labor here? 40,500. 40,500. What is the next one? Material. To material, what is the expenditure material? 4,20,000. This is 4,00,000. What is the first one? Labor 40,500, material 4,20,000, and material from stores. This is to material from stores. To is an expenditure. Material from store 81,200. 81,200. Then plant issued. What's the value? Plant issued 12,100. Plant issued. Plant issued will come 12,100. All expenses I'm saying. Labor is an expenditure. Material is an expenditure. Material from store is an expenditure. Plant issued is an expenditure. What is next one? Direct expenses 23,000. Direct expenses. Direct expenses 23,000. What is next one? General expenses. General expenses. You got general expenses 37,100. 37,100. I think you are following. Labor is an expenditure. Material is an expenditure. Material from store is an expenditure. Plant issued is 12,000 is expenditure. Direct expense is an expenditure. General expense is an expenditure. Then material hand by materials on hand by materials on hand. How much will come? 6,300. 6,300. Next, see that this is over. Then wages accrued is nothing but outstanding to wages accrued ACC RU. Accrued means outstanding. Wages accrued means outstanding. That is 7,800. 7,800. What next you got? This is over. Direct expenses accrued. Direct expenses outstanding. Accrued means outstanding. Direct expense outstanding 1,600. What's next one? Works certified, work uncertified by work in progress. Carried down by work in progress carried on. It contains number one, work certified. Assume that what's your work certified? Do you see that 11 lakh is there? Work certified. Here 11 lakh. B. Add work uncertified. Add B. Work uncertified. How much uncertified is there? Work certified 11 lakh. Work uncertified 1,65,000. Add 12,65,000. 12 lakh. So what are the expenditures are? Labor is an expenditure. Material is an expenditure. Material from store is an expenditure. Plant issued is an expenditure. Direct expense is an expenditure. General expense is an expenditure. Wages accrued to be paid outstanding is an expenditure. Then direct expense outstanding is an expenditure 1,600. Then come back here. By materials on hand 6,300. By work in progress carried on. Work certified is 11 lakh. Work uncertified is 1,65,000. Here, see that prepare a contract account. Contract price. Contract price. It is 25 lakh. Prepare a contract account. Contract price is 25 lakh. So what I told you regarding, if we see that it is more than 1/4 or less than 1/4, what's your contract price is 25 lakh. This is your contract price. So 1/4 of this, you have to calculate. 1/4 of this. More than 1/4, you see that. What's the law says? If it is a more than 1/4, because you got your work certified as per the problem is, your work certified is how much? 11 lakh is there. So you have to compare contract price and the work certified. Your contract price is how much? 25 lakh. This is your contract price. Your work certified is 11 lakh. 11 lakh. So half of this it comes to 50%, no less than 50%. Half of these two ones are 2, so 12,50,000. So less than half, but more than 1/4. More than 1/4, but less than. What's the last thing saying? If the work certified is more than 1/4, but less than half, you have to charge 1/3. If it is half, more than half, you have to charge 2/3. So your contract price is 25 lakh. Your work certified is how much? 11 lakh rupees. But more than 1/4, but less than half. More than 1/4, less than half, you have to charge 1/3. Here, whatever the difference comes here, you add the credit side now. 12,65,000. Add the credit side. 12,65,000 12,65,000 plus 6,300 plus 6,300 is equal to 12,71,300. Here add 12,71,300. The total 12,71,300. We'll go with one by one. See that your direct expenditure, everything is there now. See that this labor is an expenditure, material is an expenditure, material from store is an expenditure, plant issued is an expenditure, direct expense is an expenditure, general expense is the expenditure, wages accrued, outstanding is an expenditure. Direct, you have to bring out what's the amount? 12,71,300 minus 40,500 minus 4,20,000 minus 81,200 minus 23,000 minus 37,100 minus 7,800 minus 1,600 is equal to 6,60,100. 6,60,100. So what I did know, add the credit side, it will come 12,71,300. 12,71,300. If we deduct all this, no, it will come 6,60,500. Your contract price is rupees 25 lakh. Your 25 lakh here. So difference will come 6,60,100. It is called notional profit. Carried down. So what's the difference is 6,60,000. What is this is called notional profit carried down. So I will explain. All the expenditure will come on the debit side. Only closing balance will come on the credit side. Labor is expenditure. Material is an expenditure. And you know that your contract price is 25 lakh. These are all the expenditure he is going to take. Labor, material from store is an expenditure. Plant issued is an expenditure. Direct expense is an expenditure. General expense is an expenditure. Wages accrued means to be paid is an expenditure. Direct expense outstanding accrued is an expenditure. Then material on hand is a closing balance will come on the credit side. Work in progress carried down. Work certified and work uncertified. So two items, work certified and work uncertified. Whatever the difference come, that's the notional profit. Carried down 6,60,100. Then by notional profit brought down 6,60,100. This amount I brought down there. Debit side to profit and loss account. To profit and loss account. Here notional profit into 1/3 into cash received divided by work side. What's the formula? Notional profit into 1/3 into cash received divided by work certified. I will explain. See the board. See the board. Here, to profit and loss account. What's the formula? Notional profit 1/3 because it is less than 50%. 25 lakh, half of it is 12,50,000. Your work certified is 11 lakh, less than 50%. That's why I'm charging 1/3 into cash received divided by work certified. Now you'll apply. What is your notional profit? 6,60,100 into 1/3 into what's your cash received? Cash received is 8,80,000. 8,80,000 divided by 11 lakh. This is your work side. What's the formula? Notional profit 6,60,100 into 1 divided by 3 divided by cash received is 8,80,000 divided by 11 lakh is your work certified. Simplify this. We can hear 40 is there. We can cancel 8,80,000. Cancel the 4 zeros. It is 88 divided by 110. That's all. 6,60,100. 6,60,100 into 1 divided by 3 is equal to 2,20,033. 2,20,000 into 33 into 88 divided by 110. It comes to 1 lakh here 176,026. 1,76,026. 1,76,026. Remaining balance you have to calculate 6,60,100. 6,60,100. The difference is 6,60,100. 6,60,100 minus 1,76,026 is equal to 4,84,074. This is profit in reserve. This is profit in reserve. So what's the profit in reserve? 4,84,000. So 1/3 has been transferred. If you want, once again we calculate this 6,60,100. 6,60,100 into 1 divided by 3. 2,20,033 into 80 divided by 110. 1,76,000. Here it will come 1,76,024. 4,84,000 goes to profit in reserve. Then I will explain. Labor is an expenditure. Material is an expenditure. Material from store is an expenditure. Plant issued is an expenditure. Direct expense is an expenditure. General expense is an expenditure. Wages accrued is an expenditure. Direct expense and expenditure. So here material hand here 6,300. 12,71,300 will come. The difference will come 6,60,100 by notional profit brought down. So 1/3 of this, no, 1,76,200. The profit in reserve comes to 4,80,700. What's the law says? No, compare the work certified and the contract price. If the work certified is half, more than 1/4, less than half, it's 1/3. Here, your contract price is 25 lakh, but your work certified is 11 lakh, less than half means 1/3 has to be charged. You have charged 1 lakh, 8,80,000 divided by 100. I cancel the 4,088 divided by 110. So here it comes to 4,84,074. Then we'll move on to what's the contract? How much he receives the contract? How much cash received? Contract, you see that? How much cash received? 8,80,000. Here by contract. By bank, cash received by contracting 8,80,000. What's the entry? Bank account data to contract account. What's the entry? Bank account data to contract. Who received? Contractor received from the contractor. Debit side, to balance carried down. To balance carried down 8,80,000. So by bank account 8,80,000, to balance carried down. The remaining balance he is going to pay. The remaining balance has been retained 25 lakh. How much contractor receive? Only 8 lakh. The remaining balance after the completion of the contract, he is going to get the pay. How much money? The balance is 8,80,000. Remaining he is going to get. This is nothing but 6,60,100. I will repeat. This is 6,60,100. 6,60,000 into 1 divided by 3 into 888 divided by 110. 1,76,026 transferred to profit and loss account. Remaining balance has been transferred to reserve. How much? 4,84,074. Actually, how much cash received now? 8,80,000 plus 4 lakh now. Actually, work certified is how much? Here, work certified as per the problem. Your work certified is 11 lakh and uncertified is 1,65,000. Totally 12,65,000. 12,65,000. Your contract price is 25 lakh out of 65,000 rupees. This is 12,65,000. Your problem says no, your cash received is 8,80,000. Here, see that your cash received is 8,80,000. The remaining balance he is going to receive. All the expenditure has been debited. All the expenditure has been debited. And all the closing balance will come on the credit side. Whatever the difference comes, that is called the notional profit. So notional profit has been brought down. Debit side to profit and loss account. If your work certified is half or more than 1/4, less than half, 1/3 should be charged. What is the formula? Notional profit into 1/3 into cash received divided by whatever, same thing. The difference is called profit in reserve. Then we prepare the contractee account also. In the contractee account, how much contract price you receive? 8,80,000. 8,80,000 is there now. The remaining balance he is going to pay. The balance money he is going to pay in the future date. After the completion of work, the balance will be paid. I think this is the first problem. Slowly, in the next session, we are going to discuss if the 2 years contract is given, how to work out the 2 years contract. Slowly, we'll go in the 2 years contract in the next session. Till then, goodbye. In the next class with the 2 years contract.